Welcome to the video tutorials on the call for application for the Social Innovators Programme for the 2021-2022 fellowship year. In this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step application process for the Social Innovators Programme that is open to West African countries. The Social Innovators Programme offers successful entrepreneurs with partnership opportunities and also connect them to individuals in their sector. It also creates a thriving and a successful alumni community where entrepreneurs have the opportunity to leverage on their network to grow their businesses. One of the exciting things about this program is that it offers access to a faculty of leading multi-sectorial professionals which are in all sectors, and it is very important for us to take our time to apply, to put in much effort to be able to be selected. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process and all that you need to know in the application making process. Application for the 2021-2022 fellowship year opened on the 7th of July 2021 and it is expected to close on the 6th of August 2021. So if you are able to take your time to watch this video to the end, you'll be able to put in a successful application. Before we start with the application process, I would like you to take note of these three main checklists of documents required in the application. 1. The reference. The second one is your statement of motivation and 1 to 2 minutes video. The process is divided into 5 main sections. The first one is the welcome menu as usual. The second is information about yourself. The third one is about your enterprise. The fourth one is about the team, which seeks to know the team that is spearheading or leading the innovation or the impact. And the last one is your statement of motivation. The fellowship program is a 1-year in-house and online fully packed sessions that equip entrepreneurs with the requisite skills for building sustainable and successful enterprises. So this is not just a normal startup fellowship program, but this is one that after you graduate from it, you will see that you've been able to develop some requisite skills that you'll be able to use to run your business successfully. Now let's move to the personal information section, that is number 2 on the list. Yes, so in the personal information section where you are supposed to tell the Social Innovators Program about yourself, in the first column you select your title, whether you are a Mr., Mrs. or Miss. So in this case I'm a Mr. Then you put in your first name, which in this case Ernest. You move to put in your second name, which will be Natitete, and if you happen to have a middle name too, you input your middle name. Yes, so after that you proceed to input your working email. So in this section I will urge all of us to input a Gmail because Gmails are more reliable, or a Yahoo Mail, because when you input in an email from your website, sometimes this website webmail addresses goes off and you may miss relevant informations. So here I put in my Gmail. The next section is for me to write a mini biography about myself. So if you happen to have a biography of yourself already, you can just copy and paste. So that should not be more than 200 words. For demonstration purposes, I input my biography. You choose whether you are in a similar running program. You have to input your telephone number. So click on the drop down, scroll through, and choose your country code. So in this case, I choose Ghana. Then after that, you input your telephone number. Yeah, so in this process too, you'll be required to input a link to your social media platforms. Yeah, so this is basically done to be able to access some information about you to actually track your progress in your startup. You then input your gender, date of birth, location of your enterprise, and the city. Then you input your highest level of education, and if you happen to have experience in running a business, you let us know about that experience. If you have additional occupation too, you state it clearly in the application process, then you proceed to the next stage. The third stage focus on your enterprise. So in this stage, you have to put in your organization's name or the name of your project. So for demonstration purposes, I'll input Waste Pro. Yeah, so I'm taking Waste Pro as my business. Then after that, you scroll through the drop down menu to choose the country in which your enterprise exists. So for demonstration purposes, I'm choosing Ghana from the drop down menu. Yeah, so this is Ghana for me to choose. After that, you move on to enter the state where your business is located. For demonstration purposes, I input Accra, and the city I input Tesano, street address PLT 116. Input the social media information of your startup. You then describe your startup in 2 sentences. So here I input we create proximity for recycling. Yes, so after that, you have to state how long you've been working on your startup idea or the enterprise. Yes, so for demonstration purposes, I choose 3 to 5 years. And how much time you've dedicated to working on your startup. Demonstration purposes, I'm choosing 100%. Yes, so this is one of the top questions that most organizations use in determining which people to pick. So they would like to know what actually inspired you to start your business. So most of the time you have to be real, not to exaggerate too much or try to form stories that will make them feel comfortable or make them like your idea. Although one of the things that you have to do always is to make sure you get them emotional. So you have to create a real scenario, what actually prompted you to start the business. For demonstration purposes, I'm inputting my inspiration. Then you proceed to answer whether you have additional enterprises to this, which mostly if you have multiple enterprises that are not successful, one, it shows that you actually don't know what you want, or you might be confused, or you might have divided attention on which startup to focus much more of your energy on. It is important for the evaluators to know the stage of your enterprise. So, depending on the stage of your enterprise, you choose from these 3 options. So, if your business have resources that have been invested into testing it on a small scale, but you don't have any customers yet, you choose the pilot stage. And if your business has been running for less than 3 years, but you have a viable impact and you are refining your solutions, you choose an early stage startup. The growth stage is for enterprises that are financially stable and ready to scale their impact. If your business or project has made impact, you list all the impacts that your project has made, and also you take on all the SDG goals that applies to the impact area of your business. So I'm just choosing some of the SDGs for demonstration purposes. Is your business tech enabled? How is it tech enabled? Is it through web-based applications or applications itself or an artificially intelligence developed models? If yes, list all activities that makes your business tech enabled. Also, list the number of beneficiaries that has benefited directly and indirectly from your business. Is it 10? Is it 100 or 300? List them appropriately. Okay, so after that also you have to state clearly how differently your model is from others. That is your unique selling proposition or your unique selling point. To test the sustainability of your model, the evaluators would like to know the sources in which your organizations depend on. So, whether you depend fully on grants or donations, partially on grants and donations, or income that you generate through services provided, or you depend fully on your services, or you sponsor your business yourself. So this is to test the sustainability of your model. So you have to take note whilst answering this section. Then you look at if your business is registered. You then upload your business registration document. If you have your documents readily on your laptop or on your phone or whichever device that you are using in the application making process, you can just drag and drop, or you choose the file from your laptop. You can also state the registration number and also attach that document as well. So this is the end of today's session. So in the next session, I'm going to bring to you the fourth and the fifth stage, that is information about your team and your statement of motivation. So before then, I would like to thank you for watching. Subscribe and turn on the notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you have the opportunity to see it and also benefit from the numerous grants application processes.